What's going on, everyone? My name is Scorpion, the owner of Battle Hub Draft League, and welcome to the official BHDL Season 5 coach reveal video. As you guys know, this season we will once again host a one-man division with 16 coaches. And before I go any further, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who signed up, who was there during the league startup and all the enthusiasm. But we are in this video here to show you the 16 coaches that will be present with us throughout Battle Hub Draft League Season 5. So let's waste no further time. Again, this video will also include the draft order. A little bit more explanation about that later, but important to note is that the order in which we are announcing coaches right now is not the draft order. There will be a separate section for that at the end. So that's a little thing to keep in mind. But let's waste no further time. Let's get into this coach roster for BHDL Season 5 to a good season, everyone. And let's start off with the first coach, which, surprise, surprise, is yours truly. Yes, hello, once again, my name is Scorpion, coach of the Leaf Agents. I am the current owner of the Battle Hub Draft League, participate in every single season, and I am, as of right now, also the reigning champion of our league. I am the winner of Season 4, winning the title of Pokémon Hero, and yeah, if you want to win the season and take the trophy, I am the man to beat. So yeah, I'm very excited for this season. Obviously, we have an Ubers League coming up, and a fun fact about me is that my most prized possession in Pokemon is a shiny Kartana in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That took me 12,011 soft resets to get, and that was with the shiny charm obtained, so that is more than triple the natural shiny odds. Absolutely insane, but yeah, I'm very, very proud of it. But of course, I am not the only coach in this season, so let's move right along. And the second coach in BHDL Season 2 is...
Alright, people, that is right. I'm Emeraldminer. I'm returning as a BHDL commissioner and a participant. I've been in all the previous seasons. I was a Season 1 finalist. I've barely scraped by and been able to make it to all the playoffs, but I want to win this time, man. I'm going to be trying my hardest to get the best team I can. And fun fact about me, I finally solved my first ever Rubik's Cube this Christmas, and now I've been practicing and I've got my time down to where I can solve in about 2 minutes 50 seconds, so I'm gonna keep getting faster. And with that, we're gonna kick it off to our next coach here, who is going to be...
Hello and welcome. I am Biradu, coach of the Atacama Tarantas, also a BHDL commissioner, former owner of the league, but now that's to Scorpion. I'm really impressed by your feat, Emerald. I haven't done that before, solve with cubes, so that's impressive. I also participated in all season. I am a forever quarter finalist, never passed there, but made it to playoff every season. And a fun fact about me is that I love Tyranitar, but I hate with all my passion Iron Thorns.
Now, what are you talking about? You love Iron Thorns. This is a mistake on the PowerPoint, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't fault us. Excuse us. But anyway, so yeah, us three are here. We are obviously the BHDL staff team, but we are also participating in the league, and we are here to give you the coach roster. Of course, that is only 3 people though, so let's get along with the next coach, which is our final commissioner on the team, Brandon P. He is our final commissioner on the team. He has participated in all seasons of the Battle Hub Draft League. He was a finalist all the way back in Season 2, and he's only greatly improved since then. Coach of the Piedmon Triad-Kickers, obviously, and one thing about Brandon that he loves is Fairy-type Pokemon. There's one Fairy-type in particular that he's after this league, though I won't spoil which one. But yeah, we're obviously very excited to have Brandon back once again, with a very cool logo for sure. So yeah, welcome back, Brandon, of course, and that is our staff team out of the way, so let's bring it on to the new and returning coaches. First one of which being...
We've got Pokemaster 88. They've been in every single season. 3-time quarterfinalist. I fought them myself in the quarterfinals as well. And I tell you what, I do the same thing. Anytime I see a post, I'm like, oh, I gotta put some fire on it. Maybe I'll put like a hat or maybe a 100 every once in a while, but mostly I'd be with Chris putting the fire. So I have to see him back at the California Trailblazers. And with that, we're gonna kick it off to our next coach, who is...
Next up, we have the notorious 8am, coach of the Brooklyn Excalibur. So, notorious 8am also has participated in all seasons here at BHDL, and he knows only one way, the Brooklyn way. Spread of love for excellence, and we are really glad to have him around once again. So next up, who do we have, Scorp?
We have Raymond, coach of the Mamoswine Doubters, but some may simply refer to him as the GOAT of BHDL. Yes, it is, but Raymond has participated with us in all of our seasons so far, and he is what we'd call the GOAT of BHDL because he is statistically proven to be our league's most consistent player. He owns the Pokemon Scarlet, he is a Pokemon Scarlet, he owns the Pokemon Viola, both prizes for winning Season 1 and 2 consecutively, as you can see on his beautiful logo there, which he drew himself, by the way. Very memorable on there, and he even also made it to the finals of Season 4, so very strong coach, very consistent player, and we are of course more than happy to have Raymond back once again in the BHDL. Welcome back, buddy. Excited to see what you put together this season. But yeah, let's waste no further time. Let's move on to the next coach, which is...
Alright, this is probably one of a big deal here. We've got the coach of the Machesney Park Slowpokes, one of the original founders of the BHDL, a Season 1 quarter finalist. We've got a Praetor in the BHDL Season 5. Very hyped about this. They love to slap weakness policies. I would also say they love to slap mirror herbs on all their Pokemon as well. I just fought a weakness policy Iron Moth versus them, and I will say, very tough to beat. So, very hyped to have them back. Oh, and next up, we're going to bring it over to...
Yeah, next up we have another returning coach, Icy Dude, coach of the Never Dying Annihilate. So, Icy is an old coach here at the BHDL. He participated in Seasons 1 and 2 and disappeared for some reason in Seasons 3 and 4, but now he's back and he will rage feast us if we snipe Annihilate from him. So, we are glad to have you back, Icy Dude, and we are looking forward to see what you put up this season.
Glad I got to use Annihilate while I could.
yeah. I wanted to try it sometime, but I guess it's not meant to be anymore. So who's next, Scorp?
Yeah, he's definitely going to be on that Annihilate. Well, I'll tell you what, at least I had my budget Annihilate last season with the Primate. So if you want to get on that, be sure to do so. But yeah, that is Icy Dude. Very glad to have you back, buddy. With that being said, our next coach is going to be another returning coach from Seasons 1, 2, and 4, being the coach of the Down Under Crocodiles, Rolder. And yeah, we're very excited to have Rolder back. And yeah, he has been very, very enthusiastic about Raging Bolt ever since he drafted it in Season 3. It sat on the bench for 5 weeks in a row, brought it for the first time against me, and ever since then, Raging Bolt has been a staple on his teams, not only in BHDL but in other leagues too. But we'll see if someone actually beats into it this time. We're very excited to see how that unfolds. But yeah, Rolder is ready to kick it up a notch, try again in our next season. So welcome back, buddy. And yeah, with that being said, let's see who our next coach is.
Next up, we've got none other than Lazy Boy, the coach of the Sleepy Laxingtons. They've been in Seasons 3 and 4, and their favorite Pokemon is the legendary Mewtwo. Mine as well. Not just my favorite legendary, but my favorite Pokemon overall. So it's going to be really a race between me and Lazy. Who's going to get Mewtwo first?
Yep. And neither of us...
Alright, and with that, we're going to kick it off to the next coach here.
Yes, sir. We are currently recording this, and we're recording the draft order right after this, but right now we still have no idea, so it could be anyone who gets the Mewtwo. Anyway, let's carry it on, Biradu.
Yeah, so the next coach is going to be the coach of the ABCDEFG meal tanks, actually Abomination, also known as Al. So Al has participated with us in Season 4, so he's kind of new to the league. But he's a semi-finalist, so that's really impressive. He's Canadian and has an unrivaled admiration for Skyla and Whitney. Every time he sees one of those gifts in chat, he reacts accordingly. So we're really happy to have you back, Al, and we'll see who's coming next.
Yeah, for sure. Abomination left quite the mark on us, with us despite only being here for 1 season. So welcome back, Al. Next up on the league's roster is going to be a returning coach that I'm very excited for. Coach of the Montreal Magnet Bombs. We have Cody coming into the league. Welcome, Cody. I hope you're about to have a fantastic time. He is also Canadian, just like Al, so we got some competition there. And yeah, I've battled Cody a few times in the past. He's also a very infamous rival of the British YouTuber that brought us all together. Shout out to Just Weavile. He's battled him a lot as well. And the thing with Cody, he's a very solid battler, and he loves his Chinese Eevee spreads. And just in general being creative during team building, which is a prime strength to have for a Draft League format. So I'm very excited to have Cody in the league. Again, welcome in, buddy. And yeah, that is our first BHDL newcomer. But he's not the only one, so let's move on to the next.
Next up, we've got Lucario Man, coach of the El Paso Pokemon Club. So they're newcomers. They've got a bit of a story here. They're American, but they live with the Mexican parents. They now live in Spain, and they're a graphic designer and logo creator. Very nice logo you got there, sir. And thank you for your service, serving the American military. So with that, we're going to move on to our next coach here, who is going to be
King Burra, coach of the Italian Ingates. I'm so happy I got to feature King Burra because I love Italian. He's another BHDL newcomer. He speaks the most beautiful language in the world. That's an addition for me, actually. He didn't say that, I did. And he plans to bring Draft League to Italy through his content because he's also a YouTuber. So hopefully we get some more viewers from there. And who knows, maybe some Italians and other Italians do want to join the BHDL future season. So happy to have you here, King Burra. And with that, we'll kick it to the next and last coach, who is going to be.
Yes, sir. The next and last coach is going to be DRVR79. I'm just going to call you DRVR from here, who is the last newcomer of the BHDL. We actually found him through a Reddit post, I believe, that Biradu put out, and he joined our Discord here, but he's been very active, so welcome in, buddy. He is and this is what I love, he is a fellow hyper offense enthusiast in Pokemon, which I love to see. His favorite Pokemon is Sapphire, which I think is an amazing choice, and this will be his first time trying a Wi-Fi League. But buddy, you have joined one of the most, if not the most, passionate Wi-Fi League out there, so I really hope you enjoy your time. Welcome to the BHDL DRVR. So, that is it. That is the coach roster for Battle Hub Draft League Season 5. We obviously hope that all of our coaches have a great time in our league, and yeah, we wish everyone a beautiful season. Before we go, I do want to say once again a thank you to everyone who signed up. Believe me, we really did consider every single application. So it was a tough time crafting this roster, but this is just what we have ended up with. So we hope that even if you did not make it into the league, that you enjoy watching the league unfold beside us and stick with us in the Discord server. But that is of course not the only part of this video, because we also have a draft order to react to, so we'll see you there in a sec. Alright y'all, so here we are with the second part of the coach reveal video, which will include the draft order. Now, before we quickly do this, allow me to explain exactly how this works. So, the Battle Hub Draft League every single time holds what is called a snake draft, which means we have a random wheel right here in front of us, which is completely randomized, and this wheel right here is going to choose which coach gets to pick off the draft board first. We're going to spin it, and a name is going to come out, and that person will get first pick on our draft board. Then it's going to spin again, and then whoever it lands on second will get second pick, and it's going to do that for all 16 coaches. What then happens is, that will be the, once we know all 16 coaches in that order, we will have the draft order, and then when it's done to draft, obviously, pick number 1 picks, then pick number 2, all the way to 16, and then it goes back around. So if you have pick number 16, you have to wait until the first 15 coaches pick. Then if it is your turn again when the draft order switches, you will obviously get 2 picks in a row. And obviously it then goes back from 16 to 1. And then pick number 1 will have 2 picks as well, and so on and so forth. And that will keep going until the draft is over. So, we have a wheel of fate in this in front of us right here, and this this wheel is going to decide our fate for the coming season. Once again, I got Biradu and Emeraldminer with me right here, and yeah, we are all going to live react to the draft order. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to spin the wheel right here. This is the official draft order for season 5, and yeah. Once again, have a good season, everyone. Here we go. Let's see who gets pick number 1.
See you get those platinums.
It looks like it's going to be a newcomer, King Burra, getting first pick in BHDL Season 5. Congratulations, buddy. You will get to pick before anyone else does on the completely full draft board. So let's remove you off the list, and let's see who gets pick number 2.
That should be interesting. I'm glad for them.
Absolutely. We're going to keep on going here. And pick number 2 looks like it's going to be... Ooh, it's a close call. It's going to be Rolder. He had a pretty...
Rolder! Well, looks like he's getting his Raging Bolt.
Probably, yeah.
Will he pick it before the Uber?
Before the Uber. Oh, yeah. I'm very...
Well, no, because Uber, and then on the come back around, get a second Uber maybe, and then Raging Bolt.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
interesting to see what they're cooking. But if they really want to get that Raging Bolt, they can do it before any of the Ubers.
I think Bora is going to have the chance to draft the most powerful ones without opposition. That's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who gets pick number 3. Obviously happy for these two gentlemen. Let's see. Pick number 3 is going to be... There it is, finally. Pokemaster 88, who has been at the back of the wheel for so long.
Really?
Yep, Pokemaster has been in like the bottom 3 for so long, so he finally gets an early pick. Congrats, Chris. There you go.
Congrats.
Look at that.
So Pokemaster is off the list. Let's see. That is now 3 picks gone, so let's see who gets pick number 4. Top 4, very important, obviously. Ooh, and pick number 4 goes to Scarlet and Viola Raymond.
Oh,
Really? They
That's
always
really
get such a
dangerous.
good spot. Have they ever been outside of like the top 8?
I don't know. I
Can't
don't think so. I know Raymond was like very early on prior seasons too. But yeah, that is a scary position for our most consistent player to be. So yeah, that is the top 4. Let's see who gets pick number 5. Pick number 5 is going to go to another newcomer, Cody this time, with pick number 5. Very excited to see what he does with that.
So how many? Can you remember how many Ubers we have in the Platinum tier?
4. So
Just
yeah.
Oh, so yeah,
So it's
just shy.
it could very well be the top 4 who just gets the platinums and walks away with it. But you never know. Maybe they're not comfortable drafting them.
Never.
yeah, maybe they would rather get 2.
Yeah,
See.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That's very much a viable option. Yeah, let's spin the wheel again. We got the top 5 out of the way. Let's see who is up next. Ooh, it's once again me and Raymond next to each other. Number 6 is yours truly, Scorpion. Although this time it is swapped, because in season 4 I believe it was first me, then Raymond, but now it's the other way around. And yeah,
Pass to each other.
yeah, absolutely.
We're coming up towards the middle here, so this is kind of like the not so great spots,
Yeah.
but I'll probably end up here.
For sure. Well, the wheel is on you now, so it depends on what it's gonna end up on. So yeah, let's see who gets pick number 7. I'm happy Raymond and I are next to each other, though. That makes it quite easy. Nope. Number 7 is going to be the coldest, iciest of dudes. Icy dudes.
Really now? Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Alright. We're moving Icy dude off the list. Let's see who gets the dead middle spot of number 8. Some people may prefer it, some people may hate it. And it looks like close call again. It's going to be Lucario Man, right in the middle. Just like I was in my first season of BHDL. So there it is.
Yeah. So
Hey, it might not be a great spot, but a lot of times people still do good with it, so...
Absolutely.
yeah. So fun fact: I think middle positions have done better historically in our league. So that's something.
saying.
Oh yeah, for sure. So there it is. Alright, we're into the later half now. Let's see who gets spot number 9. Gonna be close to the wheel here. And there it is, Emeraldminer at number 9.
Ah, what do you know? Right? Oh, not quite at the middle, but right after the middle.
Yep, you
Hey,
very close to the
I'm
prediction.
before Lazy Boy, so if Mewtwo's still around, Mewtwo at this point.
Yep,
I'm sorry to say, buddy, but you've lost.
you've lost the Mewtwo war. There you go. Alright.
I might have lost it myself. We'll see.
Oh yeah, probably. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Just realized that up until that point I've been the only commissioner in the thing so far that's got in. But looks like Emeraldminer is right next to Al, aka Abomination, who is spot number 10.
Ah, nice.
There we go.
I have no clue what Al's going for, honestly.
Me neither.
So it'll be
I-
interesting to see.
Very interested to see what they draft, because they had a very sick team last season. Alright, pick number 11. Let's see who gets this one. And there's the last commissioner. Biradu gets spot number 11. Oh, no, sorry, Brandon's still not in there, but that's... I mean,
Brandon. Well, knowing Brandon, he'll probably pick up the rear.
Oh, yeah, probably. Brandon's also been quite late in most seasons, I think. But yeah, Biradu is number 11. That's all the people in this call done. You happy with that spot, Biradu?
Sorry?
You happy with that spot, number 11?
Not really, but I think I manage.
I'm sure you will. Great, coach. All right, let's get on to lucky number 12. Let's see who is lucky number 12 in our draft. Ooh, once again, a close call. I can't tell. It is going to be Adam, aka Ape Trader 54, in lucky number 12. Let's remove you off the list. 4 coaches left. We have Brandon, HIM, Lazy Boy, and DRVR left. 1 more commissioner, 1 more newcomer, and 2 returning coaches. Let's see who is going to be who. And unlucky spot number 13 is going to go to our last newcomer, DRVR79. Spot number 13. There you go, buddy. Let's move you off the list. And that is it. The last 3. We got Brandon, we got HIM, and we got Lazy Boy left. So let's spin it. See what happens. Be interested to see if Brandon gets the wheel again. I believe he's done so once already.
Yeah.
But spot number 14 is going to go to Lazy Boy. There it is. Definitely not getting Mewtwo with that spot. I can tell you that much. Unless he's
Hey,
mad
but
at
he could probably get a very good. At least he's close to the back, so he can get some. What's it called? That wheel momentum a little bit.
He could get two good Ubers at that position, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And 2 good Pokemon later on. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these coaches good. So these are honestly still pretty good spots to have, unless you really desperately wanted that Platinum Uber. But yeah, let's see. HIM has actually already had the wheel once as well, so let's see which of these 2 gets the wheel. But it is not going to be HIM. It is going to be Brandon at the wheel. So spot number 15 goes to Notorious HIM.
I had a feeling it was going to be Brandon at the wheel.
Yep. And then last but not least, let's spin the wheel one more time with only 1 name left. Brandon is coach number 16. So ladies and gentlemen, there is your draft order for BHDL Season 5. Again, we hope you are looking forward to this season. Very sick draft order. Again, you guys happy with your placements?
It could be better, but
Could be better, but you know, I'll take it.
I'm happy with spot
Yeah,
number
okay.
6, though. I would have honestly liked to have one a bit more at the back, because I've been in the forefront like most of these seasons now, so I kind of wanted to experience something new. But still, I'm happy with this. And yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video altogether. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and make sure you keep up to date with all of our latest uploads. Again, have a good Season 5, everyone. Peace out.
Peace.